Welcome back, PES fans, and as we glance over the top scorers, only Ronaldo, Balotelli and Benzema are guaranteed to play the next round. Are you ready for a dramatic group stage showdown? We have made it to the business end of the group stages. Co-hosts Poland become bystanders as three teams compete for two spaces in the quarterfinals. Played in direct to Samaras by Revolutionize is a great touch and a great goal! A great start for Greece! Just barely under 8 minutes played and Georgios Samaras captures his second goal. And at this rate there's probably plenty more to come. Greece are in the driving seat to make it to the quarterfinals. Bad start for Russia. As it stands, Greece comfortable at the top. As long as Russia lose, a draw is enough for the Czechs. Played forward by Moravsky to Lewandowski. Good interception. Revolutionize into Samaras, arguably the most dangerous man on the pitch. Zavelas swings one in to Sapangidis at the back post and the touch is too heavy. Never mind, Gekas has you back. And now the former European champion slapping the pirate ship into cruise control. They're steering the boat towards the quarterfinals. Pick your poison from the group of death. If things go well, Greece will face the runners-up, and that could be either Portugal, Netherlands or Germany. But this side looks fearless. Bring it on, they say. Barros, give and go. He needs to make a run. Might not need to, as Perkish has misjudged it, and Pilar on the near post. Nearly. Shirokov just calmly beats out the stampeding Socrates. Zagoyev has hit this like a hammer. Strong hands from Chalkias. Less than 30 minutes played, and the Reds are in the deep red. Here comes Kurchakov. Torresini brings him down. Was it or wasn't it? In the box. Referee shows him the red. And now the Reds have an advantage. Just barely on the edge. And now Shavin. Matishia arching his run with the ball into the box. Lewandowski still can't keep his headers down. Lewandowski, not every day, catch him dribbling down the right flank. And he's brought out by Hubschman, and the protests are waved by the referee. Is this a penalty? Braniak bringing the Czechs with him to Moravsky. Somehow the Braniak found one of the smallest men on the pitch, and Moravsky is denied a cruel save by Petr Cech. Cleared as far as Zhiranyov. Arshavin whips it in, and Kurchakov trying to take the gamble. Kurchakov weaving his way through. Kurchakov, what a goal! With your arms outstretched, Alexander Kurchakov commanding respect in the stadium. Russia are doing it right. They've turned up the heat in the Greek kitchen. It's not over yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Still a long way to go for Russia, but Poland can be a pain in the backsides of the Czech. If Poland lead and Russia equalise, Czech Republic can be in big trouble. Kurchakov takes it out of the path of Katsiranis. That's an underwhelming conclusion. Well, Barros and Vazitsky reversing roles here. A good play from the striker to the playmaker. Brazil! Oh! Yaroslav Brazil with a pretty powerful pocket rocket. Here we go again. Poland are behind yet again. And now the Czech Republic are raising their swords to Russia and Greece. Bonish. Cross is cleared. Now it's for Matishyak. He's drilled it low and hard past Petr Cech. Checkmate. 1-1. It's taken them 3 games to do so, but the co-hosts have finally scored a goal for the nation. It's not the most iconic, but it's certainly an eye-pleasing one. Poland in pretty good spirits right now. They sense momentum is with them. They're looking for a second goal. Blood by Czech, and there's chaos in that penalty area. Right ball into Cocoon. Agony. Inches wide. On a plate for the Russians to get back in this. Shavin takes the corner. Oh, this hit the woodwork. Oh! Mother Russia are coming for Greece. Alexei Berezovsky had the scoreline balancing between his skull and the goal. Rezic defying that Polish pressure. Selassie! And it's spilt by Szczesny. Zivilas. Nina's helps on to Maniatis. Maniatis skips past Denisov. Samaras all alone, and it's all yours. Goal number 3 for gorgeous Georgios Samaras. Greece are going through to the quarterfinals. A sublime run of play from the former European champions. Maniatis with a peach of a cross. Brilliant header from Samaras. Barras has found Neshid. Good save. Poland's defence is just everywhere. You gotta feel the pressure is coming. Kokon buys his time, and there it is. There's the pass. Korzakov is released. Russia need to pull one more back. Defiant stop from Chalkias. What a pass. They've split that defence in half. Soviet. Poland take the lead. It took the final game of the group to get their first goal, their first lead, and now they're on path for their first win of Euro 2012. Poland might do Russia a favour here. It's still stable for the Czechs. Arshavin, he's found a way through. It's going to get very interesting now. Russia had 10 minutes to equalise, and as long as the Czech Republic are losing, Russia have one last chance at a valiant challenge for that second spot. Greece have been brilliant up front and just underwhelming at the back. Rezic. Neshid. Pilar. Oh, that's laid off to Neshid for a beautiful... Oh, what a move! All the Czechs have to do is draw, and they're safely through. 3 minutes to do so. Barosh. He's found Lafata. Lafata is all alone. He does it. Cements the Czech Republic's spot in the quarterfinals against the winners of the group of death. Unless Russia equalise and score a match winner in the next 2 minutes, the Czech Republic have done their job. Barros has been exceptional. Poland have always been playing for pride. One last chance to get just that. Piszek helps on to Soviet. There's a ball into Lewandowski. Moraski on the volley. The spilled check is just about kept it out. You have an entire goal to aim at, and Lewandowski knocks it down to the keeper's blind side. Well, it's been a dramatic start to the end of match day 3. Goals galore, a 5-goal thriller between Russia and Great Czech Republic have done just enough to make it through. They will face the runners-up in the group of death. Whoever faces Greece, though, must be concerned about their goal-scoring rate. It's time for the burial in the group of death. If the Netherlands lose and Germany win with a considerable goal difference, the Germans will go through alongside Portugal. Here's Iron Robin twinkling through the Celestials' defence. Morelos soaks it up, but it's a free kick to the Dutch. Schneider. Oh, and he licks the crossbar. Wesley Schneider scored an early goal against Denmark on match day 1, and he looks to do the same against Portugal, the group leaders. Smacks the crossbar, but there's some reliable guardianship from the Portuguese defenders. Quintrao is the man to clear it before Robin licks his lips. Van Persie to take the corner. That's drifted in, cleared away. Van der Vaart inadvertently sent it back into the mixer with a volley. And Wesley Schneider will have to starve a little longer for that opening goal against Portugal. Robin tries to play it directly to Van Persie. It's found a way to the Dutchman nonetheless. Unlucky from Robin Van Persie. Second corner of the game for the Netherlands. Portugal unable to escape their penalty area. Germany have had to wait in line to face the weakest side in their group. They've got to make it count now. They need to win. Here's Thomas Müller. And that shot is suppressed. German corner kick. Özil delivers to Mario Gomez. It's too high, too close at the near post. The Danes playing for pride doesn't get any prouder than stopping Germany from qualifying. Robin cuts inside, Bruno Alves beautifully, but he slices the finish like a botched beheading. Now here is Lord Vibentner. He's all by himself. Oh, gets a little bit of luck with the deflection and finds Verst. He nearly leapfrogged Philip Lahm. Danger still not clear. The pressure is on. Back to Bentner. Narrowly pulls it wide. Well, it was a fracas organised by the Danes. Nicholas Bentner so close to making history. There's a good spreading of the play to Dirk out. And Percy's helped it on to Robin. Surely. Unbelievable save. Portugal aren't coping very well with the orange onslaught. What an opportunity for Arjen Robben. Robin once again. Robin releases a strike and Patricia couldn't hold on to it. And Wesley Sneijder sees the blood in the water and he bites. Based on what we've witnessed so far, the first goal being scored by the Netherlands was as predictable as Portugal's promises to win a championship every 2 years. Patricia is human after all. He's reacted to everything apart from Schneider's predatory pounce. Muller to Gomez to Özil. Mesut Özil, oh, he's done it! Now we have a start to Germany's rescue mission to escape the kick of death. The odds are stacked against them. As long as the Netherlands lead, Germany are going out. But they've got to do their job, and that's to win. As it stands, the Netherlands are topping Group B. Germany need Portugal to beat the Dutch. Oh, and Eriksson nearly sent Germany back to square one. Denmark demonstrating they should not be underestimated. Portugal finally livening up. As they approach the Dutch penalty area, it's Ronaldo. Almeida lays it off to the captain and everybody's hearts are in their mouth. All he has to do is hit it like he does 7 days a week. It's Nardi. Ronaldo. Good save from Stecklenburg. Cristiano Ronaldo finally trying to seize the ball by its horns. Germany have to multitask. Their concern is winning with an enticing goal difference. And Mesut Özil's been brought down. It's a free kick. Özil's going for it. And he has gone for it. It's gone in. Mesut Özil has scored a brace. That puts Germany on track to gain as much leverage as they can in such a situation. Mario Gomez being pushed back by the Danish defence. Özil, he's lofted it over the heads of the defenders and Gomez smashes it through the legs of Anderson. Without hardly hit it, it's a good job it went through his legs and not anywhere else. But Germany have gone 3 goals up in a matter of minutes. They are in a rhythm here and they tie the Netherlands for goal difference. Moutinho, oh, he's released Hugo Almeida, there it is! Now it's going to get interesting. And now the Dutch are looking down directly into the drain they could be circling if things start to go out of control. I'm sure the Dutch are well aware that Portugal were capable of fighting back against the Germans. Poulsen leaves it to the last possible second. Neuer just intercepts. Van der Vaart tries to lay it off to Sneijder, tipped away by Patricia. Fast-paced start to the second half for the Netherlands. And that's the second ambitious volley from Van der Vaart in this game. Arjen Robben makes everybody else look like they're playing on ice. He's untouchable in possession. Sneijder trying to get that win into Van Persie. Swept away, De Jong is shut down. And Portugal have the break, here comes Cristiano Ronaldo. Heitinger, Van Bommel, the Tyson all fighting to keep up. And Cristiano Ronaldo has just dragged Portugal into the lead. And this changes everything for the Netherlands. Germany are holding up their end of the bargain. And now the tunnel that comprises the Netherlands' escape route out of Group B is collapsing. Third goal of the tournament for Ronaldo. Özil with a simple pass to Podolski. Plays it back to the captain, there's the ball in and Thomas Muller is there. diving into a potential date with Greece in the quarter-finals as it stands. The news is flooding into the stadium that the Netherlands are behind. Müller was flying, Germany are flying. And so long as Portugal has their grip on their game with the Dutch, Germany will accompany them and face Greece. Hold into the mixer. Strootman. It's found Van Persie, threads his way through to Schneider, gets his second of the game. Portugal practically tying their shoelaces, enjoying the lead. A short-lived one at that. Wesley Sneijder matches Cristiano Ronaldo's goal tally at Euro 2012. Group of death? More like group of drama. It's Bruno Alves that was left spinning like a coin as Wesley Sneijder cashed in. The ball is back in the Netherlands court. Germany just have to keep scoring. It's the only thing they can do. Özil's come close to conceding a throw-in, let alone a goal kick. There's the power of Podolski. Anderson's hands certainly stinging for a little while. The Dutch are on the break. Van Persie has Dirk Kuyt as an option. Rolando has made a meal of it. Dirk Kuyt wrestling with the Portuguese defenders. And they are screaming for a penalty kick. But failed to see it. Looks like Dirk Kuyt just slipped on the shot. Bentner has snuck around in behind Buster, but oh, and it's a miscalculation between defence and goalkeepers. All the Germans in the world now secondary Portugal fans. Veloso drills it through to Almeida. 2 goals to his name in this tournament. Germany's job is all but done here. It's out of their hands. Silberbauer trying to grant a consolation for the Danes. It's like a tennis match here between Portugal and the Netherlands. End-to-end stuff. Now Dirk Kuyt has a second lease of life. Van Persie surely has an open goal, but the time is elapsing. Pandemonium in Portugal's penalty area. And that one is a clearer claim for a penalty than the first. Ronaldo was just about rolled it through to Postiga. Postiga! It's life or death for the Dutch. If they concede again, they're almost likely out. There's no telling how aware the German players are of the scoreline. It's hard to ignore the response of the audience. Goethe has gift-wrapped an assist for Mario Gomez to get goal number 4. And if Germany do exit, at least for one more week, Germany will have the accolade of having the top scorer bear that flag in Euro 2012. Well, the goal difference is neither here nor there now. The Dutch's fate is sealed based on a single point. Well, it's all over here between Germany and Denmark. It's an exhibition for the Germans. Too little, too late. They will be disappointed to exit this way, but if you have to rely on other results to qualify, then you're not good enough to qualify. Well, it was a game that could have gone either way. The Netherlands hold on for dear life. Our first 2 quarterfinals confirmed. It will be Greece, Netherlands, and Portugal, Czech Republic. Spain could be on the cusp of continuing the trend of European champions heading out of the group stage for the second tournament in a row. Ward slams on the brakes and swings one in. And Butterfingers Buffon has dropped it. Ireland keen to keep on the pressure. Italy are shaky. Robbie Keane experiences a deflection. First corner of the game. Bright start for Ireland. Giaccherini clears it. It's found its way to Balotelli. This could be a tremendous turn of the tables. If Balotelli can do something with it. And he hesitates and makes the wrong decision. Corner kick birthed out of a corner at the other end. And Chiellini gets on the end of it with a teasing header. Plenty of action right out the gate between Italy and Ireland. Croatia, Spain, Ireland all fighting for a place in the knockout stages. Now a chance presents itself for Jordi Alba. There's the ball in. Torres has flicked it past Pleticosa. What a start for Spain. It's taken less than 9 minutes for number 9, Fernando Torres has acquired his first goal of Euro 2012. And that is the position the European champions would like to be in. That puts them just below Italy. Fabregas. Iniesta has drilled it into the path of Torres. Trying to take it around Platicosa, but Iniesta finishes what he started. And he scrambles it into an empty net. Just under 10 minutes since the opener. It's an early start for Spain, but it's still early days for the European champions. We've learnt by now that they aren't the best at holding on to leads. Italy and Ireland have been testaments to that. Ireland need to start turning the pressure up now because Spain are about to dump them out. It's Fonseca, there's a point-blank stop from Buffon. Improvisation as the captain blocks it with his shins. Rakitic. It's knocked down to Eduardo on the volley. Modric running at the European champions. Eduardo is broken free from the pack. Who is Eduardo? Looks to have lost his footing, but he's found a way to flick it to Mandzukic. And Rakitic with his arms in the air, pleading for decorum from the officials as he tries to slot it in with Casillas in no man's land. Silva's just about released it to Arbiola. And Iniesta is a mark to the back post, brings it under control. And the shot was just soft enough for Platicosa. And it's felt to Schildenfeld, who really has one goal to his name from a set piece. Spain's midfield is pushed way up too high, and Modric is well aware. Eduardo, what a conversion! Well, Spain are tactically set up with reckless abandon. It just meant less hurdles for Luka Modric to lob a ball over the top to the striker. This is exactly what I mean in regards to Spain's complacency. Croatia are confident now. Here comes Eduardo. Oh, PK is sent flying. Busquets just about shuts him down, but he's giving back. Perisic, look it. And Casillas puts a stop to the craziness. Marquisio jogging by this time, and it's a slight deflection, and even Shea Given couldn't even control the circumstances. Torres back to Silva, gets it back. Xavi takes a little poke with the toes. We're spinning away from goal. Keane squares it to Begidi, helps it on first time to Doyle. Here's Doyle. Disappointing. Directly into the feet to Xavi. He's brought down, he stays down, he's clutching his knee. Not a good sign for Spain, one of their orchestrators. Could be out of order. Fabregas, oh, he's done it! I think there's a slight bit of assistance on Platicosa. But says Fabregas giving Vicente Del Bosque something to consider. It says a lot when the Barcelona playmaker can't start alongside Xavi Alonso, Iniesta, or Xavi himself. But that'll get you to take notice. Giaccherini. There's no skin off Italy's nose. Oh, Di Natale! Well, I almost spoke too soon. I was about to say there's no skin off Italy's nose. Whatever happens to Spain or Ireland or Croatia, but I think Italy have taken control of the Irish's fate. Mandzukic has a chance for consolation. He's rolled it straight into Casillas. Where Eduardo goes down in brutal fashion. And now the tempers flare with the Croatians. Ivan Rakitic. He smashed it, good catch from Iker Casillas. 15 minutes left to play here, and a draw will no longer be enough. Ireland need to play the greatest 15 minutes of their lives, unless Diamante can grant them their mercy. There was an opportunity to seal it. Cazorla, that's filling on up with Pedro. Too much power. Modric, that's a good pass, first time to Eduardo, he's all by himself. And Casillas puts a stop to it. Modric is underwhelming on the turn. Pedro delivers the cross. Torres is unmarked, and there he is with his second goal of the game. Spain have dominated the game. The European champions will face the winners of Group D, which very well looks like it could be France. That's O'Shea. Gibson. John O'Shea. And he's forced Buffon to work a little bit. He's been kept quiet for most of the game. John O'Shea, one of the few defenders in the world that can play like a striker when he needs to. Getcherini, Diamante. Oh, and he shifted the weight of Ledger. Diamante rounds off a 100% group record for Italy. Coming off the bench. And the former world champions and the eventual runners-up in the Rio tournament are looking very good. It's business as usual for the Azzurri. Well, all Ireland had to do was beat the favourite Italy to qualify, but maybe that was asking too much. Spain have backed it up on their end, and the European champions remain in the title defence. It's Ireland 0, Italy 2, and Croatia 1, Spain 4. England will have to spoil the co-hosts' party if they plan on qualifying, and Sweden need to beat France and hope the other two teams draw. Toivonen wastes no time in barging in to the French box and challenging Lloris for a goal. Decent ball in from Granquist. France may have their hands full dealing with the height of Ibrahimovic and Toivonen. Looks like Yarmolenko had Shevchenko in mind, but Milner's left it for Konoplyanka. Good interception from Terry. It was short-lived. Here's Nazarenko. Passes to Shevchenko. And England are behind. It's taken less than 5 minutes for the co-hosts to make England uncomfortable. Look at the euphoria around the yellow ground. England's defensive frailties coming to the forefront yet again. Still a long way to go, but England are slipping underneath the Ukraine on the table. Timishuk doesn't take the shot, but Riots does. Charlstrom. Toivonen, Ibrahimovic has slipped it back into the playmaker. Charlstrom! Sweden are in front of France. Here we go. The final group game is about to have a dramatic send-off. The two teams who expected the most from are both losing. Sweden are just behind the Ukraine on goal difference. Gerrard, big ball in. Not deep enough though. Ashley Young on the turn, and Piatov is watching that all the way. Corner from Charlstrom. Ibrahimovic couldn't keep it down, but he rose above everybody. Here's Shevchenko, the goal scorer. Trying to set up to Yarmolenko, and Andriy Voronin with a botched volley. Chelsea fans familiar with Shevchenko's complacencies, but he's playing well in another blue. Young. There's Andy Carroll. Plays it backwards to Milner, and that's a weak strike rolling into the grasp of Piatov. Elm spinning the plates back in Sweden's favour. Ibrahimovic almost catches a sly one as it trickled towards the fingertips of Lloris. Charlstrom buys his time. Ibrahimovic is broken away from Mexes. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's never pushed too wide. And now the group leaders are behind by 2 goals. And now Sweden and the Ukraine are in competition for qualification. Charlstrom, like a sniper waiting to pick his spot, pulls the trigger on Zlatan. Nazarenko with a free kick as close as he can possibly get. Nazarenko doesn't quite have the technique that we saw Wesley Sneijder demonstrate from that kind of range. Gerrard releases it to Rooney to give chase. Timishuk is breathing down his neck. Rooney swings in. Carroll's missed it. Milner gets there with a kamikaze header. Best chance yet for England to get back in this tournament. Milner. Young, 5 minutes remaining of the first half. England need to switch up. Milner lays it off to Rooney! Goal! England are back in the race. And Wayne Rooney relieves his goal drought. First goal of the tournament for the English legend. The co-hosts came so close to recuperating in the dressing room at half-time, knowing that they may well join France in the quarter-finals. Now Shevchenko, here's a last hurrah from Ukraine as Joe Hart almost loses control. Milner curls one in. They've all flown for it and they all miss. Yarmolenko. Great interception from Gerrard. Now Carroll splits it onto Ashley Young. It's found its way in. A complete moment of chaos. And England are finally in the lead against the Ukraine. And it's the kind of curse that struck England on match day 1 is now pulling in their favour. A wicked deflection with Ashley Young in the right place at the right time. So Benton sticks a leg out to shut down Giroud. But he's through. Giroud couldn't beat Isaacson. Olivier Giroud has just cancelled France's best chance of getting back in the game. There's the 1-2 between Johnson and Carroll. Young is there at the far post, but he's too small. Gerrard beats out Yarmolenko. Ashley Cole, back to Gerrard. Pulls the trigger. Oh my God! 3 Lions on the shirt. 3 goals for England, and Steven Gerrard with 2 rocket-propelled grenades to his name. The campaign is collapsing for the Ukraine. And Steven Gerrard is clearly trying to manipulate the goal of the tournament nominees in his favour. Incredible goal. Menez trying to help that on to Nasri, but Giroud is blocked as well. Here comes Evra. Here's Ibrahimovic. We're a few years away from him playing his football in the country of his opponent, but Lloris denies Ibrahimovic his brace. Derek clearly lacking in support, trying to hold it up as best as he can. There's no choice but to go back to Wrona. And it starts to Colin Pianka. He's wiped out Glenn Johnson. Actually, it looks like John Terry took them both out and the referee has missed it. Mikhailek. Devic! Got the timing all wrong. What a chance. Good ball from Nasri on a plate to Giroud. Can direct it on the goal with that weak foot. Milner, another splendid ball to Ashley Young. Well, he beat Piatov to it. Giroud forced that wide, doing his best to hold it up. Nasri on the turn. Florian Luda. Only Isaacson had to slap it away, couldn't hold on. Giroud. Menez knocks it back to Nasri. Tipped over by Isaacson. Konoplyanka. Ukraine's campaign is slipping away. And the giant super sub Milevski proving he's anything but. Giroud. Missed it completely. Wrona tries to improvise and help it onto Milevski. Gerrard with a simple push through to Jermaine Defoe. He's done it. It's as if the football was Indiana Jones and Piatov was the wall coming down to a close. With Jermaine Defoe squeeze it underneath him for his first goal of the campaign. For 40 minutes it looks really bad for England, and they've turned it around and they're finding their rhythm now. Look at the table. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Sweden have had less chances in this game, but they've made them count. Ibrahimovic has capitalised on the mistake from Ndila. Oh, wow! The former group leaders have been humbled by the Swedes. It's a shame because Sweden have done everything right in this game. It's just that England have done it better. It's a long ball out of nothing, and Ndila really should be dealing with this. And he was outmatched by the strength and height of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Olsen's made a mess of that. Ben Arthur. Looks as though it's going to be written in the stars. France can't even grab a consolation tonight. France have their spot in the quarterfinals. They will take on Italy. The Scandinavians would otherwise deserve their spot alongside England if it wasn't for England. But after a rocky start to the group stages, the 3 Lions had their 3 points and have rotated their way to the top of the table. They will challenge the European champions, Spain. Well, to say it was a dramatic climax to the group stages is an understatement. 2004 semi-finalists, Greece and the Czech Republic progress. As for Germany, it was too much too late. They are out, and then Portugal and the Netherlands are through. Italy have the best record in the competition so far. They go through and they will face France. And England will take on the European champions. Iniesta is the last live remaining top goal scorer in the competition. Mario Gomez is Germany's final contribution to the tournament. And here is your last 8. The first two fixtures could have been the final in Euro 2004. Italy and France have a chance to reenact their World Cup final from 2006. And England will face the European champion Spain for the first time since '96. Well, we're halfway through now. Let me know if your country has made it through to the final 8 and which one of those quarterfinals you're looking forward to the most. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed so far, followed me on Twitter, and listened to my music on SoundCloud. You're the best PES fans in the world.